Today, Apple announced the successor to the iPhone SE. It's actually called the iPhone 16e, and in terms of price to performance, I think it's the most compelling iPhone we've seen in a very long time. So straight away, it's worth mentioning that this new 16e model actually replaces the iPhone SE completely. There is no iPhone SE in the range now, meaning that if you were to buy a new iPhone directly from Apple, you're not going to be able to find one with Touch ID. Everything is now Face ID, but I kind of see that as a good thing. In terms of price, the 16e starts at £600 and comes with 128GB of storage and comes in either black or white. In terms of looks, it borrows a lot from the iPhone 14. Its display is a 6.1-inch XDR Retina display. Basically, this is an OLED display and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's not using a dynamic island like the normal 16 series is. Instead, we've got the notch design from previous years. Another thing that's lacking from the rest of the 16 series is we don't have a camera shutter button here. But there's probably a good reason for that, and we'll talk about the camera array later. Of course, it's been upgraded to use USB-C now, and we do have the action button on the side alongside the standard buttons that you would see on an iPhone. On the back of the device is where you're going to see the biggest difference in the 16 series, and that is its single camera. This is using the same camera that's on all of the other iPhone 16 series, that 48 megapixel Fusion camera. It means you're still going to get the absolutely stunning photos and videos you come to expect from iPhone, but you're not going to have the ultra wide and the 5x optical zoom. Again, for the people who this is aimed at, I honestly don't think that's much of a loss, and it means that you can get it at that much lower price point. Internally, it shares the same chip as all of the other 16 series with the A18 Bionic chip, meaning it is the cheapest way right now to get into Apple Intelligence, if you wanted to do that. But quite honestly, I think Apple Intelligence is undercooked and really not ready for prime time yet. In terms of battery, it puts the rest of the iPhone 16 series to shame, with around 9 hours more battery life in video playback. So why do I think that this is such a compelling buy? Well, because it's just so cheap. £600 for an iPhone with this much power is something that we've not really seen before. And it means that you're going to get a great photo, video, gaming and even artificial intelligence experience, even on a budget. Also, I think this phone actually looks pretty good. It looks distinct enough from the rest of the iPhone 16 series that it's kind of a head turner. So why don't you guys let me know what you think of the iPhone 16e in the comment section down below. And of course, while you're down there, why don't you get subscribed as well, because it genuinely does mean the world to me. Anyway guys, my name has been Robert, this has been Bite Size Clue, and I will catch you in the next one. Adios.